Giselle Mota, the founder of Versed, an inclusive innovation and strategic ventures group, is a true pioneer in her field. This TEDx speaker was recently named in the top 100 Future of Work thought leaders and serves as the Chief Product of Inclusion at ADP. She's also the creative force behind the Nifty Collective, an initiative that's pushing the boundaries of what's possible in the world of technology when it comes to neurodiversity. However, Giselle's journey to her current success was far from glamorous. Her years were marked by challenges, particularly as she grappled with her own learning differences. It was these very challenges that ultimately propelled her to the remarkable position she holds today.
When I was growing up, I had dyslexia. I came from a household of immigrants who came from the Dominican Republic, and that was a challenge because I was learning English and Spanish at the same time, and I was actually really nonverbal for a long time when I was growing up, and it was really hard for me to learn a lot of different topics and retain information. So I had two other siblings who had to do basically nothing to achieve, well academically, and I'm over here struggling, like on the struggle bus, absolutely. Like I thought I was dumb for a long time. I would write backwards. I would mix my numbers and letters. I couldn't put on my pants and my shoes in the right, because I was always mixing everything up.
These challenges gave rise to behavioral issues, which was thought to be just child misconduct. However, it was a dedicated teacher who went the extra mile to truly comprehend the depth of Giselle's struggles.
We found out that I had some neurodiversities with dyslexia, and she started to help me to keen in on the things that I was really good at. And she noticed that I was good at pattern recognition, puzzles, math, and even science. And so she started to give me more assignments like that while I learned how to apply the goodness of like pattern recognition and everything to writing, to reading. And then I really started to excel in those areas.
Giselle soared to becoming a gifted student, taking advanced courses and graduated high school with 2 years of college under her belt. She went on to earn her master's degree, graduating at the top of her class, and entered the world of academia. She later stepped into the corporate scene to help develop AI technology, which led to the creation of her own company, Versed.
I started to really want to help people to learn anything, anywhere. And even in the corporate space, I was like, how do you use my love for pattern recognition, math, and I love algorithms and data science and artificial intelligence. And I was like, how do we use technology like that to help people learn better at work? Which ultimately led me to my passion project called Nifty Collective. And basically what that's all about is helping people with disabilities to be a part of the world of emerging tech. Today, we see all these innovations around the metaverse. Like we're hearing about ChatGPT with artificial intelligence. We're hearing about augmented reality use and virtual reality and all of that. And I was like, well, what about people with like disabilities? Where are they in this whole conversation? If you're neurodiverse, or even if you have a seen or unseen disability, can you see yourself in an avatar form or enjoying these worlds, these virtual worlds? I didn't see it, so I made it. I created this project with that in mind.
The Nifty Collective is an initiative aimed at guaranteeing that individuals with both visible and invisible disabilities are not only included and represented, but also provided access to the realms of Web3, extended reality, and the metaverse. The fundamental belief is that nobody should be excluded as technology advances rapidly.
I felt like I needed to get back to a lot of things about myself. So technology, creation of like art, because I created these avatars that are real people with disabilities, and it's an art form. And then I just put it all together and made it into these Nifty Collective, which is basically, if you've ever played Roblox, Minecraft, if you've heard of Sandbox, we've created avatars for the first time that are people with disabilities. They're in wheelchairs, some of them are dyslexic, they're bipolar, you name it, any kind of physical or non-seen disability, it's represented in these avatars. And now we're taking those avatars and we're putting them into like augmented reality experiences, virtual reality experiences, games. We're developing a game in the Sandbox soon, which is a metaverse gaming platform. And yeah, we're breaking ground. Like we're really doing something different for people with disabilities.
Because of this project and her role at ADP, Giselle has been a featured subject and global speaker on TED Talks, Forbes, Yahoo News, Vogue, NASDAQ, PC Magazine, Cheddar News, and Chief Learning Officer Magazine, among others.
A lot of times, like, these companies now and people are starting to focus more on neurodiversities. So I think it's about seeing it as just another way of thinking. You could be neurotypical, you could be neurodivergent, and we're all just thinkers. And so just embrace the difference that people bring.
As Giselle continues to trailblaze for diversity, equity, and groundbreaking technological advancements, her impact on the future promises to be nothing short of transformative. For A World of Difference, I'm Cindy Peterson.